Hey y'all, I'm so glad that you've joined me today because we are going to do something so much fun, kind of nostalgic. I was considering what we would do this week for our video, and I had something all planned out. And then on Facebook, I saw a picture from my hometown. And these groups that says if you were born or if you lived in Alexandria, Pineville, whatever, you can join it. And so I saw a picture of my piano teacher from whenever I was a little girl. Her name was Miss Caudell. I have not seen a picture of her in years. And I don't know, it just made me very nostalgic. So I thought, I'm going to do something for my past. And I have another story about this little dish. One time whenever Ron and I were at LSU, after he got out of the Marine Corps, I was making supper. And, whenever you're in college and working, you might have a baby, you're busy, super busy. And so you need something quick, something very inexpensive, but yummy. And so I was making a fried egg sandwich. Now, this is simple, but whenever you're cooking it, it smells so good. And I'm sure that your mom probably made you one, or your grandmother probably made you one. So anyway, that's what I was making. And so our neighbor came over, and it was just about supper time. And his wife worked in the evening. I can't remember now exactly what she did, but she worked in the evening. And I said, well, do you want to have supper with us? And he said, is that, so he could smell it cooking, and I was, standing cooking. And he said, is that a fried, I said, we're having egg sandwiches. Well, he thought I meant like boiled egg sandwiches, kind of like egg salad. And so I said, yes, I'm making a fried egg sandwich. And he said, a fried egg sandwich? Like that, and I got so tickled. But what it was, of course, it reminded him of home. And so I'm sure his mom used to make them for him. So he ate with us that night. And from then on, I thought, this is really a special recipe to make. It's super easy and quick. So in the summertime, you need something quick. You might want to eat outside. You might need to work in your garden in the evening. And so this is a quick dish. We're putting a little Dana Dash, a little salt and pepper on our eggs, and I'm hoping you could see the eggs. I think you actually can. Let's see, I always do it exactly the right way, but I'll just move my hand. You see how beautiful and yellow the yolk is? That's because they're farm eggs, and if you can, get eggs from your local farmer. Now people raise chickens a lot of different places, so it's not hard to find. And the yellow is so much richer, yellow and rich, and tastes so good. So what you do is, whenever you want to make a fried egg sandwich, I'm using this white country bread that I got at our local bakery. And you want to go ahead and bust the yolk, as you see I'm doing here. Then you bring out the yolk to the white, to the end of the white, and let it cook that way. And then it will be so yummy, because in every bite, you'll have a bite of white and a bite of the yolk. And so here, let's do this one. I'm going to move it around a little bit. Maybe I can see it a little bit better back there. I'm just frying these in a little bit of butter. And we're going to make this one extra special, and I'll show you how. So you need to make sure that the yolk, though, is cooked, because this bread, even though country bread's a little bit thicker, and the texture's a little bit thicker too, you don't want to have a runny yolk, I don't think, because the bread really can't stand up to it. And so what we're going to do to make this super yummy is we are going to melt some cheese on it and make it a double-decker. Now, okay, here are the yolks right there. Woo, popping. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So if you're not positive that the yolks have cooked, if you just put the top on your skillet for a minute, it makes them the top of whatever you're making cook. And so we're going to do that. Make sure that the yolk cooks, or you can flip it over, either one. But we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will put our mustard. Now, I'll tell you what, on this one, I'm going to use mayonnaise because my husband likes mayonnaise, so we'll use mayonnaise on both sides of the bread. And remember, I told you whenever you are putting your mustard or mayonnaise on your bread, do it to the very ends. So here we go. Here's our mayonnaise in one slice. Woo, they look good, good, good. Oh my goodness. And while I put them on the other slice, I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to, this is how we're going to kick it up. We're going to make it a double decker and put some cheese in the middle. So I'm going to put the cheese, it's just a little bit of cheddar. Well, I'm telling you, this butter is too hot, I guess. But anyway, it's popping. And then we're going to take one egg and put it on top of the other one. And there we'll have our double decker. And the egg will actually make the cheese melt. So there you go. So it's finally not popping anymore. But cooked in butter is just so yummy. And this butter is that butter that has a whole lot of fat in it. So it's really yummy. So let's, you can smell it. So good, y'all. So good. Oh my goodness. So we're going to put mayonnaise on both sides of our bread, of our sandwich. And then, because we're having fun and doing things a little bit out of the box, I'm going to put, guess what? You're not going to guess. I'm going to put dill pickles on it. Don't you think that would be fun and yummy and tart? And so I'm just going to reach in here with my fingers. I'm going to put a couple of dill pickles on it. You know, dill pickles are magic to sandwiches. All these chicken sandwiches and fish sandwiches, they all have dill pickles on them, and that's why they're so yummy. So here it is. See how pretty it is, y'all? So pretty. And I'm going to put it on our bread. Now, I'm also going to make another one, but I'll wait a minute on that. And I'm just going to put mustard on the next one that I make. But here we go, y'all. Double-decker fried egg sandwich for your supper. A little bit of cheese in between and dill pickles on your bread. Bon appetit, y'all.